Hello there, and thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing, wonderful day. Because remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Well, good morning to the early birders that catches the worm. I thank each and every one of you for stopping by Brown Eyes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it perhaps, and leave a comment, and take this spiritual journey with Brown Eyes. So in this early morning weekend edition, we will be tapping into the Divine Masculine's energy to see where his headspace at, and just to see where he is overall. I, for one, am rooting for the Divine Masculine as well as the Divine Feminine. I am rooting for any divine connection, because those are the relationships that really challenge us, that helps us learn and to see things from a different perspective. Because I think a lot of times people are more in love with the word love as more as opposed to being in love with that energy, with the real aspect and the meaning of love. So I'm hoping that the Divine Masculine is, doing the best that he can do. And based on these cards that I pulled, um, the past, the present, and the future energy cards, it seems like the Divine Masculine is on the right track. As long as he stay on the right track, surround himself with positive people, and even if he doesn't stay surrounded by positive people, there is such thing as being around a bunch of wicked, low vibrational people, and your vibration being such a high place, and you stay in your spiritual place, that you can't be tainted by the negativity of this world. So the first card that I pulled for the Divine Masculine, and remember, of course, this is a general reading. It is for the collective, the overall energy of the Divine Masculines. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so take whatever part that fits your life. You know what your life is about, and leave the rest. No need to stress over the mess, honey. It's not even worth it. There's too many beautiful, talented tarot readers out here. So the first card I pulled for the Divine Masculine is Angel of Strength. And we know that the Divine Masculine was really going through some things in his karmic relationships, being surrounded by a bunch of backstabbing, deceitful, toxic people. And he needed some supernatural strength. And the angel, the universe, is telling the Divine Masculine that I have your back. I know a lot of times you may seem kind of weak, but when you feel you're weakest, just know that I in you make you strong. So let's clarify this angel of strength for the Divine Masculine on this early morning edition of Divine Masculine's energy read. Hope everyone has an awesome day today. Pursue what makes you happy. Go out and get it. The only thing that can stop you is yourself, okay? So the first card we get as a clarifier happens to be the Seven of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. I believe the Divine Masculine had these before, all of this in his head, and all this competition and all those things like that. So he's needing strength to walk away from the bullshit, y'all. And the Seven of Cups is representing all of the many options or illusions around him that's keeping him in constant battle and conflict within. And we have the Five of Wands. Oh my gosh, and we know that the Divine Masculine was really having a hard time at it. Now these are the cards for Angel of Strength. Wouldn't you say the Divine Masculine needs strength after this? You got conflict, you got immature behavior, you got stalking behavior, you got checking up on you, you got tit for tat, you got too many people in the mix. People always want to voice their opinion. People got all these options. So many people got so much to say about how the divine masculine should live his life and how he should move left when he know he should be moving right. But he's surrounded by chaos. And of course, this isn't coming up in the past energy. But based on these options or these illusions, the things that he thought was tangible and usable turned out to be a bunch of conflict and a bunch of self-imposed mental anguish on him, where he's feeling like he has to win at all costs, even in a deceitful way. He won all right, but in such a deceitful way because it was either them or him. So he needed strength. So the universe is calling on him to have strength. And not only is the universe calling the divine masculine to have strength, the universe is telling the divine masculine to just hold on. You have what it takes to overcome this. You don't have to stay stuck in this negative, low vibrational energy. You don't have to stay in your head with conflict, and you can move past it with your strength, because that's what the universe is giving the divine masculine, strength. I wonder what the divine masculine is winning at all costs. Let's clarify this Five of Swords right quick. Clarify the Five of Swords for the divine masculine. Okay, hermit mode. So he's winning at all costs. He's winning his mental stability and his peace at all costs. He's fighting for his sanity. He's fighting for his peace. He's fighting for his right perspective. He's fighting to go within and to come up with a better solution to his life that's going to get him out of all of this conflict. So he's fighting to be a better him. Now, in the present energy coming up for the divine masculine, this is the past energy, the angel of strength, which is the number 5 card, 50. And coming up in this present energy, we have transformation, which is 13, which is number 4. So the divine masculine in his present energy is transforming. And the reason why he's having so much conflict is because people don't want the divine masculine to transform. People feel more comfortable around you when you don't outdo them, when you have the balls and the guts to make a change for your own life, and when you choose to not stay stuck in bullshit that's going to drag you emotionally and mentally down to the gutter. You hear me? So the divine masculine is, he's in this hermit mode. That's what he's fighting for all. That's what he's fighting at all costs to win, is his inner peace. And so in his inner peace and his self-reflecting time, he's transforming. So let's clarify the transformation card for the divine masculine. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. I believe that came up for him again. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. So in this transformation for the divine masculine in his present energy, it seems like he wants to be carefree. He wants to be stress-free. He wants to have a good time, because this Four of Wands means some type of celebration. It's kind of like the marriage card, but he wants to be he wants his relationships to be transformed into something beautiful. So he wants to he's coming in kind of childish like, but the universe is also asking the divine masculine to be kind of to leave room for error, so to speak. Leave room for to let your guards down, so to speak, because he has passion in him, and he wants to have a good time. You see, he wants to have a good time because he has his Four of Wands, but he's in such a good transforming spirit. He wants to offer some type of practicality, and he has clarity about some situation. So he's transformed in his past energy to the point where it has him thinking in his mind how he wants to pursue this long type of commitment with someone. He wants to offer them something practical. He has the truth about it. In this transformation, when even in this hermit mode, but in this transformation, while he was transforming, he got clarity and truth. So what he realizes, the thing that transforms him, the things that makes him the best he can be, is to be with the person who brings him joy. And the person that brings him joy is his divine feminine in this marriage union. He wants to celebrate with her. He wants to be happy with her. He wants to just be prosperous with her. And he knows that this is the right thing to do because this is the thing that fulfills him. This is like his other half. So let me clarify this. And they always say in this tarot card that the Ace of Swords could also, it's a new beginning. It's some type of clarity, truth. You're raising your expectations or your standards a little bit higher. Maybe he's trying to, maybe the divine masculine wants to offer the divine feminine something, raise the standards, because in the past he wasn't really investing in her like he should. But since he's been transformed, now he wants to give her all the things that he never really gave her, to the point where he really wants to marry her. But he wants to raise a standard here. He wants to give her more than he gave her in the past, because in the past it was just pretty much in and out energy, just getting what he wanted, being selfish, because he knew that he was already in a committed relationship and he probably didn't make the other person aware of it. Therefore, the divine feminine went through shit with the divine masculine. But he's trying to build something substantial now because he's been transformed. The only way it was going to ever make it work out anyway is if the divine masculine was transformed, because you can expect all of these new beginnings, but if your mindset has not been transformed and matured spiritually, then none of this is going to work anyway. So how he's saying in the present energy, how he wants to approach things is in a more practical, committed way. And he wants to do more than what he did in the past because he owes it to you, divine feminine. Ace of Swords, clarity, truth. Do I need to clarify that? I guess it's pretty okay. Well, so the last card, which is the future card for the divine masculine, happens to be the number 7 card. Stand your ground. The divine masculine has moved and he's did things that other people wanted him to do. He's been the people pleaser. You know how you kind of kiss ass indirectly, or you get along just to get along. You go along just to get along, that is. And I think the divine masculine, just to keep peace, he's been trying to make everybody happy but himself, even though he's been in toxic relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, family relationships that's been toxic, and he wants to be set free. But the people around him, that there's a lot of conflict over here in this past energy because of all of this illusions, or because of all of the options, and because of all of the people who supposed to say that they love him, but in actuality they're full of confusion and full of immaturity and full of strife, and always got shit to say about what he should and shouldn't do. But now, and now as he's been transformed, now he's standing his ground, and he's not giving a damn what nobody say, because this is his life. And he's taking control of his life, because after all, it is his life. So let's clarify this stand your ground for the divine masculine here, for the future energy, possible future energy for the divine masculine. Clarify stand your ground. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Chariot card. And we have the Strength card. So we have 2 Strength cards, and usually in the regular Rider-Waite deck, the Strength card represents the Leo card. So we have 2 Strength cards. So this is awesome for the Divine Masculine in his future energy. So he's standing his ground, and he has so many shady ass people around here that's kept him in low vibrational energy, toxic relationships, devil energy relationships, even though the devil hasn't shown up with all these swords and all this conflicts and competition and confusion. It's like the Divine Masculine has decided to move on and do his own thing and stand his ground and do him. And so now he'll hear you out. Seems like he's in this Queen of Swords energy. He'll hear you out, but he'll cut your ass out. He's not for the shits anymore. Where he used to go along to get along, now he don't give a fuck. It's his way or the highway. He may hear what you have to say because he can, but he's ready to cut your ass out. He's cutting out things that no longer, people, places, and things that no longer serve him, because he is waiting for his ships to come in. He has been meditating and manifesting things for a very long time. Now all he's doing is waiting for his ships to come in. And he's going to move quickly, successfully towards his objective. He has the strength. He's tamed. He's in order. He's ready, because he has the Strength card in the end. Now, this could represent he's trying to tame his lust and stuff like that. But with the card surrounding him, he's full of strength. He's in his power right now. When this says the Strength card, after this Chariot card, this is really actually what this is. He's in his strength. He's in his power now, because he moved forward away from the things that no longer served him. Now he's taking hold of his own destiny, and he's manifesting the things that he envisioned for his life. So it's taking the process, because he's having to heal. He's having to go within. He's having to transform. But in the transforming time where he's away from all the negative energy, he's realizing the things that he needs in his life to better himself. And that's awesome. So he's getting away. He's cutting off the bullshit, and he's moving away fast in a hurry. I'm telling you, he is not trying to hang around for any more of the shit. He done heard it all before. He's not feeling it. He knows his worth. He knows his power. He's in his power, and he's confident in that. So let me get a couple of more cards for the Divine Masculine. Light, yes, he's seen the light, because he's been transformed. He's no longer suffering in silence. The Divine Masculine was suffering in silence, but now the Divine Masculine wants to speak. He knows all about the deception and the envy. That's why he's running away from it. You see, he's moving away. He's in that Chariot mode. He's moving away from all of the bullshit, and he's moving towards this fucking light. He know what he's had around him, because all of this deception and all of this envy had him suffering in silence. He wasn't talking about it. You know, Divine Masculine had his ego on his shoulder. He wasn't talking about shit. You barely could get 2 words out of his ass, because he was dealing with it like most men do. They were taught that a man does not wear his emotions on his sleeve, and that a man is a weak-ass vessel if he's caught showing any types of emotion. But that's the farthest thing from the truth. You have to release negative energy in order to make room for positive energy to come in. So yes, he was suffering in silence because of the deception and envy, but out of all of the chaos and out of all of the darkness, the Creator is bringing the Divine Masculine to the light, to the illumination, to his heart's desire, to his good health, to his abundance, to his happiness, to his emotional fulfillment, to his mental peace, to his spiritual growth, to his evolution and to his transformation from a young boy into a full-grown, mature man that is free to make the best decisions and to love and to receive love. And that's what transformation would do to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it resonates with someone. If you like my video, I ask that you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Perhaps leave me a comment. And remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes, and I will talk to you another time. Bye.